Right, take 248 gazillion. Ah. Actually, clean the glasses. Sorry. Be with you in a second. Man, this one's been a little bit difficult. All the circumstances surrounding it. Whoa. I can't even pick my guitars up properly anymore. Sorry, I don't want to be petulant, but you just clicked on the video, you just want to listen to a nice song, yeah? And I want you to. Not so much my fingers are shrunk away to nothing. But I'm playing to the end. Just didn't realise the end was going to be this close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Key G. Oh, come on. Trying to find some feeling in my fingers and I'll get that. Or not. As I said, I'm doing the best I can. 1, 2. Oh gosh, damn this disease. My eye's gone. So how's your day going? I'll trade. Last time, no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heard. I'm so sorry. You just want to bite the pain out, you know. Again. 1, 2. Look at the pictures of your children. Put a smile on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4. I heard an angel crying, and I didn't know what to say. Didn't know whether to hold my hand out or slowly walk away. I whispered, you know, tomorrow's gonna be a different kind of day. I thought I saw a smile, but if I did, it didn't stay. I heard an angel crying, and the sound tore out my heart. I wanted to ask her why, but I didn't know where to start. Was there something between her and heaven, keeping them apart? Had she known some kind of love, only for it to depart? I heard an angel crying down by the jetty of dreams, where one soul speaks of lullabies, another of piercing screams. I wanted to dry her tears and gently stroke her golden wings. Wondered if she wanted to hear what beauty like hers means. I heard an angel crying and the sky wept in sympathy. She was staring out at something no mortal eyes could see. I needed to tell her that she will always be safe with me. That shallow love lasts an instant, real love eternally. What I was going through to get through the end of A. I'll let you not talk over it. So, thank you fingers, thank you guitar, thank you myself for writing that song. That's called I Heard an Angel Crying, and that's, I like that song. And that's pretty almost certainly the last song I'll ever write. I know you've heard this so many times before. And thank you so much for your patience, whoever gets to watch the list. I'm very grateful to you. I'm so sorry for the petulant beginning. I should just explain that I'm in the end stage of functional motor neurological disorder, not disease, disorder. You can probably see my legs, even though I've got leg braces on, my legs are. And so I'm just a human jellyfish, and but the songs still keep coming. That one came today, a couple of hours ago, and I'm still, you know, if I can find a nice, beautiful melody line. Actually, I've got a sinking feeling now. Let me just double check. Okay, I can see a flashing red light. I don't know if I said at the start. I just feel like talking to you now. So. Hands up all those, you can spot that I'm using the microphone for balance, yeah? Like Elvis in 77, you know. Bless you, Elvis. Poor old Elvis. Started off singing about the Heartbreak Hotel and ended up living in it, huh? Hard to think I had lived in my 21 years. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So, I started to do the first version. I put the music to it, so I might upload it. There'll be a 45-second video of me standing here and saying, I've just written this, I'm going to come up with the music, and I came up with the music, and then just as I was about to get it, I said, and we'll start the song now. No, we won't. So I left it a few minutes to see if the fingers would come back to life. And I went over and clicked the camera on. You thought, spoiler alert, came back and played take one. And I got to the end, and like now, and I'm saying at the end, I didn't think I was going to get through that. I stumbled over one word. I swapped means for brings, but they both work in there in any case, you know. So because that was the original lyric, and I had to choose between the two. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and you know, I'm only going to be able to play it once, I'm afraid, so that'll be the only one. I turned over and I went to the camera. I know you're ahead of me, but I'll finish the sentence in any case. Click the button now. And double beat, what the? Because my fingers have got no feeling in, you see, you know, so I have to remember where the strings are, and you're trying to remember how long your fingers are. Which, of course, they're not as long as they used to be, and there's no no muscle there to control them. So I did the second, I came back and tried the second take, but my fingers seized up at the end, so I couldn't do the outro. And we came back for a third take, and I missed the last chord. And we started a fourth take, and just as we got started, a stray cat appeared in my garden to chase my birds and my squirrels. I was quickly to the curtains, and then we came back into this one here. And before I let you go, I'll just say, if I may, that firstly I'm very grateful for your company, because you give me time, and time is the most precious thing there is. Time and love, but time just slightly ahead, because if you've got no love, but you've got time to find love. But if you're in the greatest love in the world and you've got no time left, you know, so I guess you can say that in many ways I've been lucky that I try and accentuate the positive. Because I've known I had this disease in the terminal stage for 3 years now. 2023, no, 2 years. But I try not to waste a second of that time, so, you know, you'd always be doing two things. Uploading a video, you know, you find yourself, you know, okay, let's just click aimlessly on the laptop, and after 2 minutes, stop it. You're always watching that little clock, you know. Made it another hour, you've made it another hour. Because an hour to me is a week for you, you know, on lifespan. By the way, my beautiful children, Dylan and Emily, if you're watching this, turn off now. Daddy doesn't want you hearing this. Unless you're about 20 now. Which is a long way away. Emily, you are 11 years old and 16 days. And Dylan, you are still 4 months and 21 days away from being 13. You're still in the 12s, thankfully. And I'm so glad. Hopefully the world may have settled down a little bit by the time. I don't think it will have, but you know you've got to go through that. So this song is called I Heard an Angel Crying. I have a series of lyric anthologies, and they're available on Amazon, which I'm fairly certain you've heard of. and if you would care to read some of my lyrics, you can read, I think it's 20-page sample from each of my books for free. There's about 30 lyric anthologies, because I've been pretty prolific over the last 42 years. That includes songbooks and recently in the last week, could be 10 years ago by the time you hear this, for a musical that I've written called Juliette, Descent and Rise. And there's maybe 10 or 12 comedy books. I used to be funny before I got ill. And well, I still am, but unfortunately my humor's got so dark these days, and you know, with this, I don't know what you can put on the internet anymore, you know. So, you know, I'll give you an example. I mean, you know, I was working out a comedy routine yesterday. Now, I love Gene Hackman, I always have done. He's amazing, you know. But I was, well, you know, nah, I can't do it, no. In my head, I know I don't think I was very funny. But anyway, 95, bless him, and his wonderful wife as well, bless her. Even at 95, you kind of feel Gene Hackman went too soon, don't you? You know, it's like, Gene Hackman, come on, you know. If anyone should be up on, you know, they need to make an acting Mount Rushmore, and, you know, Gene Hackman will be one of the first 4, yeah. Yeah, so if you were to go to Amazon and type in my name, Paul Murphy, and Purification, which is where I was going with this, or Paul Murphy Malice Through Looking Glass, or Paul Murphy From My Cold Dead Hand, they'll bring you up and you can read them. I also do children's books, and if you ever purchase anything, extraordinarily heartfelt thanks to you. I don't get any of the royalties. What good may they do me, but all the royalties are going to my children, who, well, read them. And the lyrics to this song, because I actually finished yesterday, because yesterday was the end of the month. For the first 2 months of this year I've been doing lyric anthologies. And I think I wrote 39 songs in the month before last, and last month I wrote 62 songs, which everyone says, 62 songs, that's, but not everyone, but a couple of people have said, that's got to be your most prolific month ever. Yeah, not really, back in the 90s, 7, 8 songs a day sometimes, Anyway. And there's a double anthology, so there's a lyric anthology called Doorways, and there's a lyric anthology called Purification. And there's also a lyric anthology, and it's called Doorways to Purification. And this song is it's the last thing in there, apart from a picture of my children. And it's a bonus material in there as it were. I didn't think that was a bad song to go out on, having, as a writer of it, to play it, and as the last word in my last ever lyric anthology. Take care of yourself, and if you ever hear an angel crying, give her a hug. Oops. Wouldn't have been so bad if I fell over that, huh? That is a good denouement, really. A Jerry Lee Lewis denouement. Jerry Lee Lewis denouement.